Spinning and spinning, and now we are live. Hello, everyone. How you doing today? Good news. It's me, back for more thoughts, opinions, and commentary from me on the subjects that matter to me. We've had a few things going on this past week. Number one, the Kung Flu. It's getting all over the place. Number two, Trump, or rather, all the stuff the Democrats are trying to do to Trump. And number three, the stock market and economy in general, and how it applies to Trump and the Kung Flu. So let's start at the beginning. The Kung Flu, or COVID-19, or coronavirus, whatever you want to call it. Reminds me of that 2005 movie, Kung Fu Hustle. You ever see that? It was a made-in-China movie with English subtitles. I saw it in movie theaters when it came out way back in 2005. And it was a pretty good movie. I eventually downloaded it, and I have it on my computer somewhere, I think. Haven't watched it in a long time, though. I think I downloaded it. Anyhow, this virus, yeah, it's good that they're really going all out to try to contain it, but still, a little bit here, a little bit there, it's getting out. Apparently, you get this thing and you're infected with it and contagious for quite a while before you know that you have it. So people are getting sick and dying all over the place because of that. They think they're good. No, they're not good. What is it now? 110,000 people have gotten sick with it. About a 3.4% death rate from what I've read. And the flu is a little bit less than 1%. So that's, it's a concern, but is it one of those life-ending global killers? Probably not. I read all the stories about this Kung Flu, and it makes me think of that, I think it was 2007, a Will Smith movie, I Am Legend, and then maybe the whole Zombieland movie. Any of these movies are also like 28 Days Later, and then its sequel, 28 Weeks Later, where some virus goes crazy and kills most of the world. There's a few survivors left over. If that ever did happen, I can't see me as being anything but one of the survivors. Out there with a 22 rifle in my car and doing whatever and getting by when 90+% of the world is dead, and I'm out there. Hopefully there's still an internet and YouTube functioning for me to broadcast to, but I'm interested to try it out, but it'll be hard to come back from that experiment. So probably best that we don't do that, at least anytime soon. But people are going crazy over this whole virus thing. A whole cruise ship. Oh, you're all quarantined. You ain't going nowhere for 2 weeks. And people have gotten out of their 2-week quarantine. And they were sick after all. So they better do something to get this thing cured or weaken it or something. I remember reading a few weeks ago that there was part of HIV was in part of the DNA strand of this virus. So it was clearly a manufactured virus. Who knows for what reason? And it got out, and then it's going crazy. And one other thing I read, it killed Asian people in China a lot more. And apparently Asian people are lacking some DNA chromosome or something that makes them more susceptible to it. I don't know how true that is. That was some story I read a couple of weeks ago. So we'll see. I think much ado. I don't want to say much ado about nothing, because it's strong enough and dangerous enough to be a concern, but it's not like 100% death rate or anything. So they'll eventually get it under control, and no big deal. We had like the bird flu, the swine flu, a few other viruses of the week have come up here and there over the years, and this one will be contained eventually too. So that's my topic number one. Topic number two is Donald Trump, and he's still doing a great job. He's on top of things and taking charge and winning. Now, of course, A lot of people, mostly Democrats, say, oh, yeah, Trump's the cause of this whole virus thing. Trump's the cause of the stock market going down. It's all Trump's fault. No, it isn't. No, it is not. Trump had nothing to do with the stock market crashing. If anything, it's the Democrats doing it. And it goes to this whole Saudi Arabia and Russia thing. They got into an argument over who's going to sell how much oil for how much price. And Saudi Arabia said, you know what? Forget this. We are going to sell our oil dirt cheap and flood the market and crash the price. And you don't even have to like it, Russia. So that's what happened. They put a whole bunch of dirt cheap oil on the market and crashed the price. And now the whole stock market's, going crazy. Oh, oil's going down. Hey. I don't buy gasoline anymore, but when I did, price of oil going down was a good thing because that meant cheaper gas for me. It's a commodity, it's whatever, the price is going down, the revenues are down, whatever. You're always going to cry about something. People will never be happy. And no, the big argument that Saudi Arabia and Russia had is not Trump's fault. Trump didn't do anything wrong to crash the economy, and it's not even really happening. This is a flash in the pan. You got some big news. It crashed the stock market for a week or so. It's already leveling out, and it'll bounce most of the way back up pretty soon. A couple weeks, it'll be down a little bit from where it was, but, no big deal. Everybody will be like, oh, wow, we avoided that disaster. Thank God for the Democrats. I won't be saying that. Yeah. If anything, it's an election year. Remember, it's an election year. The Democrats are probably over there in Saudi Arabia and Russia and saying, hey, while you two are having your little fight, we got to try to make Trump look bad so he doesn't get reelected. So do this, crash the price, mess up our economy for a while. We'll blame it on Trump, and then it'll recover slowly, but people will think Trump can't handle it. I see your game, Democrats. You ain't going to fool me. The Democrats, it is just a raw, seething, visceral hatred of Trump. They want to be back in power so bad that they'll destroy the economy and mess up the stock market and do anything they have to get those votes. Well, hopefully they learned from 2016. Well, I'm saying hopefully, but you would think the Democrats learned from 2016 and took all the illegal immigrants that were allowed to vote in California and spread them out over a whole bunch of more states to get the Electoral College to get the numbers to get Trump out of office. They had them all in California, and California, oh, look at all the voters. Yeah, all the illegal voters, all the illegal immigrants who shouldn't be voting in the first place were voting for Clinton. NV Scotsman, how you doing today? Hi, thanks for coming on. I have got NV. I've got to figure out how to put the little announcement window on my YouTube channel, because when Archie Luxury is doing a show later on tonight or tomorrow, he has a thing and it shows in red and gray, next show at this date and this time. I'm trying to figure out how to do that, to have it on my channel like that. All I can do is type in the discussion at the top of the comments and put it, a show this time, this night, whatever. I'm doing pretty good, NV. I'm talking tonight about the Kung Flu and Trump and the stock market. So the Democrats are not going to be happy with me. Oh, yeah, you're right about that whole pork chop video. I'm not going to make pork chops. I'm going to make hamburgers with the George Foreman grill my wife gave me for Christmas time. And that is something I might do it this weekend. I'll be off work all weekend, so that'd be a good time to do it. Set the camera in the kitchen and do that. Anyhow, what was I saying? Yeah, the Democrats are doing all they can to get Trump out, no matter what they have to destroy in the economy or anything else. Archibald Chesterfield III. Yeah, well, he's, Archie's Archie. The whole thing of, I've had a hard time and I'm broke. Well, you know what, Archie? It's time to get a job. And that would be, Archie should put a hidden camera on his suit jacket and go into job interviews and either have real answers to legitimately trying to get a job or just messing up his answers like crazy. That would be some good shows. The cruise ships are doing buy 1 week and get 2 free. Hey, you are out of your mind if you go on a cruise ship right now. Well, that's another thing about this whole Kung flu. They're blaming Trump as much as they can for crashing the economy because of this virus, because you don't go to where there's big groups of people right now and one person gets the virus and takes it home and infects the whole nursing home or whatever. NV, do you have a webcam? Are you on a laptop or on a cell phone? Let me highlight the link and put it in the text here. Get your lips up to the window and yell boner. Well, I'm not Archie. It's hard for me to make a show like Archie because he'll repeat himself for 20 minutes and scream it the whole time until people start coming on and giving him super chats. Here is the link, NV. If you have a webcam and want to come on, click the link there and join. I need to give more advance notice. I really do. I should plan it out better. Coffee from my local 7-Eleven, of which there are very few in Pittsburgh. I'm getting off track. What's this? Jump on the saddle, big boy. Yeah, Archie. Archie should come on this show, but he'd probably take over and interrupt me constantly if he was on here talking. I'd like to have Clive come on the show, but he never wants to, apparently. I emailed him once about it. Clive, if you're watching, send me a message here and come on. Right now, you're the only one on here, NV. I can't call him. It's 11 a.m. He's probably busy doing something. What day is today? Tuesday. He's probably out doing something right now. I have to plan. I'll have to email him and say, hey, Archie, maybe next week, give him a little advance notice. Yeah, I'm getting off track here. Yeah, the whole Kung flu thing and its effects on the economy and cruise ships. People are getting quarantined on cruise ships. And doesn't that seem a little bit stupid? You're all on the cruise ship. 20 people on a 3,000 are sick. I know. Let's keep you all real close to each other. Get them off the ship. Put them in government buildings on some old military base out in the middle of nowhere and keep them close but apart, each building. You stay in your building. You stay in your building. Like that. That'd be the way to do it. Now, Trump, my second point I wanted to make tonight. Trump's doing great. He's going to get reelected, no problem. And I also predict Trump's going to get reelected with 400 electoral votes or more. I was watching some videos here over this past week. There was a Democrat YouTube channel called the Young Turks. And that Cenk Uygur guy, who's the leader of that channel, he was throwing a fit on someone else's interview about how they have to not let Biden get the nomination because Biden's going crazy. Biden lies all the time. And once the Republicans start paying attention to him, if he gets nominated, he's going to get destroyed on all his lies. And he probably will. Or what about Bernie Sanders? Well, he's a communist, and he wants to tax you to death. So Democrats, they have nobody who has a chance of winning. The only people who are going to vote for Sanders or Biden, whoever gets nominated, is all the college students and all the liberals. And, we must vote for Democrat no matter what happens. But no, Trump ain't going nowhere. Trump's got 8 years, no problem. And then Pence will have 8 years. And maybe, Ivanka Trump or someone. What's her name? Ivanka Trump? We'll get her 8 years. Or one of Trump's sons will get 8 years in the White House. And clean sweep Republican, House, Senate, White House in November. That's what we need. And you see all you Democrats, well, I'm sure the Democrats would enjoy it. But you see what happens when you let the House be run by Democrats. They did nothing but get in Trump's way for building this border wall fence. And as soon as they found some other way to get the money, and they did it. But the Democrats they're going to say, oh, Trump didn't do enough. Yeah, because the Democrats in the House kept blocking it and wouldn't let it get to the Senate to get voted on and approved and go to Trump and get it signed. So, it's not Trump failing. It's the Democrats in the House failing. And anyone with half a brain can see this, but all the Democrats and liberals, oh, we must, all their whatever speech they're going to give you all the time. So, Trump winning, no problem. And third point I want to make tonight, the stock market. The stock market has been steadily going higher and higher. Like what was it when Trump got elected? Around 20,000 or so? And now it's up around 28, 29,000. In any president, in any economy, you can't have steady increases forever. It's going to have to correct and dip down and come back up at some point. So, Trump's messed up the economy. No, Trump didn't mess up the economy. This whole big Russia-Saudi Arabia oil fight is what really screwed things up. And the Democrats, I'm not smoking anything. I'm a Republican. On top of Russia and Saudi Arabia and their whole big oil fight, the Democrats are doing anything they can to make Trump look bad. But they're doing it too soon. They shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff in March. They should be waiting until October to do, well, look at this here. This new thing came out about Trump. You don't want to vote for Trump. Because if you do it now, they're going to run out of things to do to Trump. They tried to impeach him. They failed. They're trying this whole Trump's ruining the economy thing. No, they just had a great jobs report, 270,000 plus new jobs. And the whole stock market thing has nothing to do with what Trump's doing. It was some little fight between Saudi Arabia and Russia and their oil prices. I'm reading a thing you're envy, Scotsman. I'm not smoking nothing. I don't smoke anything. Well, yeah, and just the market was overdue for a correction. It's been heading steadily upwards ever since Trump got elected. It was even starting to go up a little bit before then, but once Trump got in, the economy has improved greatly. The unemployment numbers are way down. Unemployment for Black people and minorities, whatever, is at their 50-year lows. Things are doing great. And Trump is not a politician. Trump ain't afraid to push and get what needs to be done. And let people hate him. He knows what needs to be done, and he's doing it. So what do these Democrats have to say? What is the Democrat speech? How they're going to do better than Trump? They can't do better than Trump. Oh, we have to all raise taxes a little bit and get you this and get you that. Yeah. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. Republican clean sweep in November. Trump wins with 400 plus electoral votes. You heard it here first. From Tim at loudmouthtim.com, home of online video, the internet's longest running web series. Yeah, it is, as far as I know, anyhow. April 1, it will be 17 years. Currently, I have 189 episodes on my site, loudmouthtim.com. I have episode 190. I filmed it like 2 weeks ago. I watched some of the video. I just haven't got around to cutting it together yet to make an episode out of it. But I'll be off this weekend, so maybe then. We have 3 people viewing now. Hey, 3 people. Who just joined here? Type something in the chat so I can see you. And let me repost it down here too, in case you guys aren't seeing it. I'll post the link if anyone wants to come on the channel and join us. And give me your 2 cents on how Trump is going to win. There's the channel. There's the link to come on to this stream video feed here. Anyone else on? See, we got 2 here. Oh, my PC's 3 screens. Well, I have a 27-inch monitor there, and a 22-inch there, and then I just added another 22-inch monitor there on my main PC. Don't really need a 3rd monitor, but it was laying around being not used, so okay, I'll hook it up. So what's new with you, NV Scotsman? ME and Mr. M. Mock. Buying or selling stocks, Tim? Well, hey, What does Warren Buffett always say? Be greedy when others are fearful. You should all be treating this big dip in prices as a chance to buy. And here's a big scam about the stock market. Everyone sees, oh, the Dow Jones is 28,000, 29,000. I think it's like 30 companies total is what comprises the stock market prices there that you see. There's thousands, if not millions, of companies that aren't part of this Dow Jones number you always see. I don't have any stocks. I've been doing my trading in cryptocurrency. No, you don't buy now. The price is high. You don't buy, Tesla stock's doing, I don't even know what Tesla stock is priced at right now. But the time to buy was back in June when the prices were low. I've missed a couple of selling opportunities with my cryptocurrencies. I bought them when they were lower. The prices came up. I didn't sell because I thought there's more room to run yet. The price might go higher. And the price came back down. So, okay, don't sell yet. Just hold it and wait for the next pop-up. And the whole thing about what's happened here with the stock market here lately, the stock market is crashing down. Gold went up over 1,700. Crypto coins dipped down in price. And when they resurge, I have to pick the right time to sell my cryptocurrencies and take that cash out. ME, Model X is the best Tesla to buy. Well, if you need something that size, then yeah, I'm sure it's fine for you. My Model 3 runs great for me. Who will be the next president in 2020? ME? Oh, ME. Go back and rewatch this video after I finish with it, but it's clearly going to be Trump. The Democrats have nothing. They're just screaming into the wind. We hate Trump. Trump's terrible. Vote for someone else, anyone but Trump. On the crypto, I've got about $9,000 tied up in crypto right now. It just depends what kind of price I sell it for. If I had sold it 2 weeks ago, I would have made some nice cash on it. Any cryptos to buy now? Yeah, Mr. Muck, I have been watching crypto. I'm going to lean back in my chair here a little bit. I've been watching cryptocurrency. How about I look too fat here? Yeah, I do. I look too fat. Jeez, oh man. I've been watching cryptocurrency prices for years, and I've gone, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, EOS, Stellar, Tron, Cardano, Bitcoin Cash. They all have their ups and XRP, Ripple. They all have their ups and downs, and I've watched the prices as they fluctuate. Litecoin has been a very steady performer ever since it came out in 2012. It tends to move in parallel with Bitcoin prices. Bitcoin goes down, Litecoin goes down. Bitcoin goes up, it pulls Litecoin up. And I wouldn't say it's an absolute fixed relational percentage one to the other, but they're more or less, they kind of flow together. No, not $50 a gain. It's a lot more than that. And I don't know, Emmy, if I'll drive a Tesla for the rest of my life, but I'm really enjoying my Model 3 now. May 8th, I'll have had my Model 3 for 2 years, and I'm about to go over 44,000 miles on it right now. Did it scroll up already here? Emmy and Mr. Muck, do you guys have a webcam? You want to come on the show here? You can appear on the show if you want. Let me post the link again here for you. Here is the link. Clicky on the link on either your cell phone or your laptop or your desktop with a webcam. And you can come on the show here and talk with us here. I say the word here way too much. I don't even think about it. I watch the video playback. All I hear is here. I hear it too much. A no-go for me. Okay. Oh, did you guys see Archie's video on Saturday night? I was driving home from work, and I had my phone here, and I typed in the chat before I started driving home. Send me the link, and I'll join from my phone. And I went into my email, and I got the link, and I was, what's this? Hold on a second here. My laptop battery's going down. I just got the 7% power warning. Yeah, Let the battery run down. To power cycle it. I was on the Archie Luxury live stream on Saturday for about 10-15 minutes. I had the car on autopilot. I'm holding my Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus in front of the steering wheel, going down the road like this. And actually, I had it like this. It was filming out of the front camera. So I couldn't see the screen, so I didn't know what I was recording. But I watched the playback on Archie's channel, and it looked really good. Look at Archie Luxury Corporate's Saturday night live stream. And about the first 15 to 25 minutes of it, I'm in there. I lost track of what I was saying. What do I think of MSI computers? Well, they're fine. My old motherboard is an MSI. This is the motherboard that was my main desktop PC for, I don't know, about 4 years. It's an old Z87 G43 chipset with an Intel i3 4130 CPU, and I ran it with 16 gigabytes of RAM. And it always worked fine for me, but now and again it would just freeze up, and I'd have to restart the computer. That was one annoyance this motherboard had. And I changed the memory, I reloaded Windows, and it never did fix it. So MSI, it's as good as any other board. I don't have any real strong preferences. So if you want to be like Tim from loudmouthtim.com, get this motherboard and build a computer with it. I mean, I don't use it anymore, but you can be like I was. My current laptop is a Dell Latitude E5570. And I'm using its built-in webcam, which I think is a 2 megapixel webcam. It seems to do pretty good. It makes a pretty bright picture. My current motherboard in my desktop PC is a Gigabyte Z170X UD3. Z170 chipset. I'm running an i7 6700K CPU, again with 16 gigabytes of RAM for my main desktop PC. 2 people on NV. Who left? Who's still here? NV typed, and Mr. Mock typed, and ME typed, and there's only 2 people on. I guess me and 2 other people. Anyhow, I think I've covered all my main points for today. The Kung Flu, it's causing a bunch of ruckus right now, but it's the flavor of the week or of the month, and it'll die down after a few months here. No big deal there. Trump winning, and he's going to win again. And the whole stock market and economy, they're having a big kerfuffle right now, but it's done its main dip. It's going to settle for a while, and then it'll start to come back up in price to about, it'll gain about 70% back of what it lost. Longshoreman, hey, how you doing there? Nice to see you. Do you want to come on the show, Longshoreman here? Let me copy you the chat link, the video link. If anyone wants to come on on. There's the link. If you have a cell phone or a laptop or a desktop with a webcam, you can join me on the channel here for a little bit. I was just about to end the show here. I've covered all my main points for today. The Kung Flu, Trump, and the stock market. And, of course, NV doesn't like my Republican attitude. I don't like the Democrat attitude. Mainly the liberal attitude. Oh, we gotta have, raise taxes, whatever. Healthcare for all. What about the children? For the children. What about the children? Hey, forget that children. Let the children learn a little bit of independence and self-reliance. When I was the children, we weren't baby mollycoddled and, taking care of every minute of our lives. Raw. I'm from Pittsburgh, PA. Roll. Roll your boat. Is that what that's for? Maybe think of some other funny name that I saw in a movie somewhere. Can't think of what it is now. Roll. All right. Anyone have any final questions for me? Type it quick. I'm going to hit the end button here. We're at 30 minutes already. Wow, man. Time flies when you're having fun. Raul from Panic Room, the movie Panic Room. The Raul character in that movie. Played by that one country music singer. What's his name? Raul Dash. Okay. Hurry up, people. Type quick. Okay, we're at 3107. 6 people on now. Hey, having a good night. Oh, sorry, got here late. Okay. Raul, type fast. Any questions for me or anything like that? I need to cut together my new episode 190 and put it on my website, loudmouthtim.com. Home of online video, the internet's longest running web series in internet history. It'll be 17 years on April 1, April Fool's Day. I made 100 episodes in the first 2 years and 89 episodes in the subsequent 15 years. It did taper down a bit over time. But I keep it running and keep it going. Maybe it'll pay off someday. We'll see. Question mark? Yeah. Come on over to www.loudmouthtim.com. Home of online video, the longest running web series in internet history. Almost 17 years and 189 episodes to date there. Raul. Like, wait. Why do you think Trump lie about some simple things? Oh, I didn't see your previous comment there. Like his dad being born in Germany? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about there. I haven't seen that or I haven't heard that. Oh, chances are he made some reference to someone being born somewhere. And of course, the liberal media wants to grab it and run with it. Oh, look, Trump messed up. He didn't tell us the truth there. He made a mistake. Don't underestimate how much the Democrats and liberal media hate Trump because Trump has done nothing but win ever since he got in office. And the Democrats don't want that. They want to be in charge. They want to be in control. Hillary Clinton did a whole lot of speaking at various universities and corporations, and they paid her a whole lot of speaking fees. Of course, under the guise of, once you get in office, you're going to do this for us. And of course, then she screwed up and didn't get elected. So the Democrats owe the corporations for all those speaking fees. That's why they're so desperate to get back in office, so they can do what the corporations want them to do. All right, well, I'm going to stop the video here. We're coming up on 34 minutes. Yeah, simple mistake. Yeah, that's what it is, simple mistake. Trump said something that's a little bit off. Like, remember when Obama said he had been to 57 states during his campaigning thing? Yeah, it's a simple mistake, but the media, look, he said 57 states. He doesn't even know how many states already wants to be the president, you know? Hey, Bowser, what's up? You got in here just in time, man. I was about to hit the button here. Greta Thunberg started a nonprofit. Greta Thunberg, she is a spokesperson, or who was it? Rush Limbaugh called him a spokeshole. She is the voice of corporations and the voice of the liberals. You know, they tell her what to say. They pay her a lot of money. She goes on stage and says it. Hey, Bowser, do you want to come on the thing tonight? I'll post you the link here. I was just about to end the show. I'll give you a minute here if you want to come on. Oh, nonprofit. That sounds like a good way to siphon off a lot of money on the side for whatever use somebody wants to use it for. You good tonight? Okay, yeah, that's all right. I know it's kind of short notice here. Bowser, as I was telling someone earlier, when Archie Luxury Corporate is about to have a show in the upcoming evening on his webpage, his channel page, he has at the bottom the upcoming show, and it's going to be at a certain time on a certain day. And I've been trying to figure out how to get that to show on my YouTube channel, but I don't even see where you can do that at. See, like a notification or something? I got to figure that out, because all I can do is go to the discussion section on my channel and type in there, when the next show is going to be. So I got to figure that out. It can't be too hard if Archie did it. No, I'm not afraid of the virus here, Raul. There hasn't been much of it around here. I'm not in the most susceptible. I guess I am, the more susceptible age range for it. They say it was largely missing children because kids are they're used to being sick all the time, and their immune system is stronger. And so for the most part, kids were not getting this Kung flu. Well, Bowser, if Archie can do it and I can do it, it can't be too hard. And the StreamYard, everything here I'm doing, I had to get the StreamYard linked to my YouTube channel. And I had to poke around StreamYard here a little bit to figure out what the settings were and what did what. But it didn't take long to figure out. I just have to figure out how to make the announcements on my YouTube channel that says the next show will be under the big window. The next show will be at this date and this time, like what you see on Archie's channel. I don't think that's on StreamYard. I think that's based on YouTube, is where I have to go to put that on there. All right, we have the 7 people on here. I'm starting to repeat myself. I don't be like Archie too much. Right, a YouTube channel. Really? Oh, well, you know how to super chat. Yeah, you guys give Archie too much money sometimes. Sometimes he's just getting money hand over fist for stuff. Larry York. Hey, punters. Hey, what's up, Larry? Oh, man, everyone's coming in here at the last minute. Larry, I'll post you the link if you want to come on. You just jumped from 7 to 10. All right, we're starting to roll here. Yeah. I'll copy and paste. Okay, NB Scotsman, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later on. There's the link. If anyone has a cell phone or a laptop. ACT channel is a scam. I don't know, it's kind of a slow motion train wreck. You can feel however you feel about your life and your day and your job and your family. Then you watch the Archie Luxury Corporate live stream and you think, my life ain't so bad after all. Oh, you can't lock your cat up. Okay. Larry York, are you on Archie Luxury's live streams at all? Are you a regular viewer on the Archie Luxury show? Yeah, I've got 2 birds here. I have 2 cockatiels, and neither one's in the room right now. But they've been on some of the previous videos. Let me see if I can pull up. It's not going to work. It's going to be too hard to see it. Anyhow, yeah, I got 2 birds here. They're out of the room right now. Too much nastiness. Yeah. Oh, you haven't watched Archie Luxury's show for a while. Is that what that 10 years is? Why do you think Chuck Norris doesn't do motivational videos? I don't know. Why? Today is Chuck Norris's birthday. He turned 80 today. March 10th. Larry York is crappy luxury. Oh, okay. Isn't Crappy Luxury? Isn't he the one that Archie had a fight with, or he wasn't allowed on anymore? Archie tricks people. Hey, Ayod Meskin, how you doing there? Ayod Meskin, I think he's the biggest liberal we have on this channel so far. Archie tricks people into believing he is poor, so they themselves feel good about themselves, and Archie makes $98,000 a year doing nothing. Where do you get that $98,000 figure from? I would assume it's a combination of his YouTube income and his super chat income. But then again, 98,000 Australian dollars is not the same as 98,000 US dollars. Yeah, you get a little suspicious over time there, Larry York. Archie's always... Oh, Suckerhorn said it. Okay, yeah. Archie's always talking about how broke he is and how hard it is and how things are going bad. But you know what? I didn't feel good. I just had to get away for this weekend. I hopped on a flight and went down to Melbourne or whatever. Yeah, he sure does seem to hop on a lot of airplane flights for someone who is as broke as he says he is. And I've called him out on his show about that a couple times too, and yeah, he kind of glosses over that. Brocus pocus. Yeah, you're right. He's brocus pocus. Yeah, he's broke. He's miserable. He ain't got no money. There we go. I'll tell you what, I had way back about 2 years ago when Archie was away for a week or two, Suckerhorn was doing the videos on Archie's channel, and Suckerhorn had mentioned how he didn't have a job since he was like 40 or 45 years old. So I believe Suckerhorn has a ton of money. Archie's wife is a software engineer for IBM. That doesn't mean Archie gets any of that money. I'm reading everyone's text right now. Not text, your channel chats. Oh, I gotta go to work the next 2 days. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. I'll be getting off work at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, just about the time Archie will be doing his Wednesday night show. Ayod Meskin Hiromi. Japanese makes big money. Yeah, well, that's good for her, but I don't know how much of that money is getting down to Archie. Archie talks about his divorce deal. He gets to stay in his house until the end of this year, and then he has to get out unless he makes a deal with his wife, ex-wife, which I don't know if that's going to happen or not. How can someone be married to AC3? Imagine. Yeah, I don't know. I got to imagine what kind of screaming fights they have. Dentec Philippe. I don't know. What do you think about the whole watch aspect? He has 5 of these Patek Philippe's, and that makes you happy somehow. And people, it's been a while since I've seen a picture of all his Pateks lined up, but people frequently comment how they all look the same or very nearly so. And I'm just not a watch person. I tried to enjoy it, but I just don't care, So it's not much there for me. So why doesn't he sell all 5 that he has and get like one really expensive Patek or one of those other brands? Archie's not the one. He can be divorced and have someone make his breakfast for him. Or maybe he made it himself. Who knows? Yeah, they're all either on loan or he's paying on them. A while back, he had commented how he had to make payments for 9 months on one. He had traded a Rolex he had, which was something like half the cost of one of those Pateks, and you make 9 months of payments, which I think he said were about $1,000 a month. And he has all those. Yeah, and he never has all 5 at the same time. So, I mean, he's just claiming they're his and the dealers actually hold them. I don't know. I don't get the appeal of a really expensive watch. It's just not my thing, you know. I have my cheap one here, and I don't even wear it. I haven't worn it since last June. On loan from the Sydney Watch Exchange. Ones with lugs or not. And where I work at, there is a younger kid in his mid-20s, and his parents are rich, and he has a few really expensive watches. I've seen his Rolex Submariner, and it looks a whole lot like the one I have from Invicta here that cost a big $80. And if you're 10 feet away and you don't know what you're looking at, you wouldn't even notice hardly. So it's going to be a thing for you to be really interested in these watches. Yeah, I don't even know. See, you're going to talk on here like you're on Archie's channel, like, oh, the Reverso and the annual. I don't know what you're talking about, you know. The 5181 and the 5318 and the 5340. Oh, yeah, but don't forget that 5383 over there. I don't know what you're talking about. Might as well be talking in Portuguese for all the more I know about what model number is what watch. How many watches does Archie have grand total right now? I think about 6, right? The 5 Patexan is 1 Reverso. And now I know those names so well because I hear them all the time on that channel. Yeah, they can't all be his. He's just saying they're his. I don't know. Who knows what the truth is? We hear what we think and we hear what he says, and the truth is somewhere in between. And his women's watches. Yeah, 6, that was my guess too. All right, we're at 47. What's this? Time change? Yeah, the time change. Oh man, I got ripped off on the time change there. Raul. I work a split shift. It just so happened on the weekend, I work 12 hours daylight, and the guys who work opposite me work 12 hours nighttime. And it's just so happened, you know, Friday I work noon to 8, Saturday 7 to 7, Sunday 7 to 7. And because of the time change happening in the middle of the night, the guys who worked night shift worked an hour less, and I had 1 hour less time off between my 2 work shifts on the weekend. But that adjusted to the time change is only an hour. I mean, if you are not fully adjusted within 2 days, something is wrong. Rolex, yeah. Keep it going, Tim. Yeah, I'll keep talking here if someone else is on there. Who is Sullivan? I mean, I really can't relate to the whole watch thing. It's just not my thing. This is this is Tuesday. And the time change was like, what, 3-4 days ago? 4 identical Pateks. No. All right, guys. Well, we're up to 10 people on the channel right now. Thank you all for being here. I think the record is 13. I'll be off Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday daytime. So maybe this weekend I'm going to do another channel, another stream here. If it's on Friday night or Saturday night, I will time it to start my thing as soon as Archie's show ends for the night. So, and if I'm on, I'll be on the channel in the chat there announcing it. So if you're watching Archie's show Friday night or Saturday night, you know, watching the channel, if you see me typing, you know, I'll be on here as soon as the show is over. Then you can know to hop right over here. Because I wouldn't want to overlap with his show. I'm not trying to take viewers away from him. Everyone can go watch his show, and then afterwards, you can come look and see what I got here going on. We'll see what kind of news happens here the next few days this week here. How many more ways the Democrats are trying to discredit Trump and make Biden and Sanders look better and not get elected in November. Or the stock market doing its ups and downs. We'll see what happens. Oh, and the whole Kung Flu. How many more get it? Yeah, that last stream there, he was getting some big donations left and right. I saw one for $100. I think it was as soon as the show started. Now, I can understand donating $1 or $2 so you can get your comment in there and have it on the screen. But why is people donating $25, $50, $100? Do they have that much money that they can't think of nothing else to do with it? Hey, if you want to send me I don't have super chatting on here. Yeah, Italy, they locked themselves down hardcore. And that's probably the best thing to do right now for a while. If you're all, you can't super chat me because I'm not monetized on YouTube yet. Like my website, Loudmouth Tim. Loudmouthtim@hotmail.com is the PayPal. You can PayPal me down there if you want to. I'm not asking for money. I'm okay, but if whatever. Just saying, Just saying. Craig Ship is super chat gold. Oh yeah, that was the thing. Clive had some good comments on Saturday. He says he was on the channel. Hey, someone paid $20 to kick me off, and that was what I think I typed originally. I said, hey Archie, bring me on, and someone can pay you to kick me off. Yeah, I'll be on for a few minutes, winning, and then he makes money by kicking me off, also winning. Pay to play, win-win. Tastes great or less filling. I think someone said once he made around $400 in one super chat session. Ten people on. Thank you all for being here. We gotta organize this a little better. I need to have a fixed time to be on. Like I said before, I try to do mine after Archie's show is done for the night, because I don't want to, overlap with his show and take viewers off of his show. He can have his viewers, and then when his show is done, then I'll do mine afterwards. They persecute him like they do me. You're the victim. Who are you again over there, Larry York? Let me scroll back up in the chat here. I don't know. I don't see it. Bowser. Oh yeah, Crappy Luxury, that's right. I hear the name on there all the time, but it doesn't stick in my head. Larry York is Crappy Luxury. Well, I thank you all for being here. I just need to figure out how to do my announcements so that it comes on more. We're up to 12 people. Wow. The record is 13 on a live stream, and now we're at 12. How we doing here? We're back at 35% battery power in the laptop. Keep going, Jim. Okay, I'll keep going on a few more minutes here. Oh, we just dropped down to 10. Oh, man. 53 minutes. Does anyone have a subject that would like me to expound on, even if it's something I haven't talked about tonight? What do they call it? A lightning round? You say something in the chat, and I'll comment on it. Who will win tonight, Bernie or Biden? I'm kind of hoping Bernie, because that way everyone will be freaking out. Oh, Biden was leading in the delegate count, and now it's going back to Bernie Sanders. Who do you think is going to win? Who has to win the next couple states here to take the lead? I think it'll be back and forth and real close all the way to the whole Democratic thing. Yeah, they're all a bunch of liberals. Biden is going to be the one making up for Hillary not getting elected and having to do all the things that her speaking fees were supposed to pay for, but then she didn't get elected. And Bernie, he's just a communist. Yeah, right, Bowser. Exactly. He'll do what he's told. I mentioned it earlier in the show. I'll tell you this again, since there's more of you on here now. There's a YouTube channel called The Young Turks, and some guy named Cenk Uygur is the leader of that channel. And I saw a video here on someone else's stream this past week, And that Cenk Uygur, he was just flipping out, saying that there's no way Biden can beat Trump. Biden's going crazy, he's senile, he's lying left and right. He's going to get caught in lies when the Republicans start paying attention to him if he gets a nomination. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. The Young Turds with host Cenk Uygur, yeah. Oh, it's going to be a show here. I'm going to really enjoy once Sanders or Biden gets the nomination and they start having the actual debates with Trump. Oh, that's going to be some comedy gold right there. We're going to have some fun debates because Trump's been running things for a while and he's doing great. And these Democrats are going to try to get up there and say, well, the unemployment could be lower. I'll make it lower by raising your taxes. Or, the economy is good, but it could be better if I was elected. And stuff like that. Oh, boy. Trump's going to have a great time with these guys. I'm still working on my coffee from 7-Eleven. Yeah, exactly. Every York, yeah. It's going to be a show. A lot of entertainment. And, of course, all these liberals, mainly the college students, who don't know anything and think they do. Oh, we got to get Trump out. And they're like deathly serious about we can't, or the whole world's going to collapse here. We got to get Trump out and get a Democrat in. Not going to happen. Ain't going to happen. I like the way Bernie Sanders talks. It's amusing to hear him talk about anything. I can just imagine him up there getting his blood pressure up and stumbling over his words, trying to keep up with Trump in a debate. Yeah, elder abuse. You're right, Bowser. There was just a news article today that Biden got caught on camera swearing back at some guy who was coming up to him on gun control. That's right, Longshoreman, you're right. There's something I can talk about. This whole gun control thing. The Democrats keep saying, we gotta pass more common sense laws on gun control. No gun control law they can pass is ever going to make any difference at all. Trump is right. Trump lets you have your guns, and that's how it should be. Because number one, there's a whole lot of guns out there already. Number two, anyone who's willing to shoot up a school or a church isn't following the law. So what do these Democrats think they're going to follow? Oh, I can't buy a gun because that'd be against the law. So that's won't kill the whole school. And if there weren't any guns and someone was really dead set on blowing up a school, they would find some other way to do it. Drive a truck through the building, make a firebomb, crash an airplane into it or something like that. They would find a way to do it that doesn't involve a gun. Go in there swinging a ninja sword. They get at least a few of them like that. And you're right, Longshoreman. That's what I say too. Trump is running the country like a business. And that's how it needs to be. These past presidents here and the Democrats, they think, oh, we're going to get in and we have to pay back our political donors. Oh, hey, I mentioned this before. Yeah, you're right. Guns don't kill people. Nuts with guns kill people. And if they didn't have a gun, they'd find some other way to kill them all. Tie a brick to a stick and start swinging. You'd get a few people before they got you. Okay, let me lose my train of thought here. What was I saying? I was about to say something really good here. What was it? I was just about to say something really good here. Longshoreman, you messed me up. What was that? Something about Trump and how awesome he is. Man, I can't think of what it is now. The commie liberals are a loud minority. Yeah, they are. You went to a Trump rally in Arizona and the stadium was packed. Hours in line. Yeah. I remember seeing Bowser. I remember seeing pictures of some of Hillary Clinton's rallies last summer, the summer in 2016. And there was like 30 or 50 people there. No one was even showing up. And of course, now, what about the whole liberal media who is doing all they can to talk the Democrat into office? Sanders or Biden, whoever it is, They'll be saying, oh, the polls say this, the polls say that, the margin of error is this. What do they always say? Repeat a lie enough times and it becomes a truth. They were doing all they could to talk Hillary Clinton into office. They all made it seem like, look, Hillary Clinton is going to win, so don't even think about it. Don't even question us. Just don't even show up if you're not going to press the button for Hillary Clinton. She's going to win, and that's all there is to it. And don't go and vote for Trump because you're wasting your vote. Ayad Meskin, okay, tell me a secret there. What is your secret there, Ayad Meskin? Ayad's a big liberal, too. He was typing me comments here the last couple of days. Trump is running the country like a business. None of your businesses. I don't quite get what you mean there. Hey, Trump is doing stuff no president in recent history has ever done. He doesn't worry about what's popular. He doesn't worry about what's going to get him reelected. He told us what he would do, and he's doing it, period. And that's how it should be. If he's doing the right things, if enough people approve, he'll get reelected. But that's not his top priority. Oh, I know what I was going to say. This is it. Remember back in 2016, when all the Democrats were screaming, hey, this is no good. Russia is helping Trump get elected. Oh, no. And they had, for 2 years it went on, Russia helped Trump get elected. Well, what did this Bloomberg, what did he say as soon as he saw he ain't got no chance? He blew $500 million, which for him is just a big tax write-off. That's all his whole campaign ever was, a tax write-off. He said he would support the Democratic nominee with all his hundreds of millions of dollars. Now, isn't that the same thing as Russia supposedly helping Trump? Only difference is it's a guy in America, not a guy in another country. But Bloomberg will put up all the money, put up all the advertisements in the liberal media and make you think, look, Biden or Sanders is going to win. Ain't no two ways about it. Yeah, well, the liberal media blew it for themselves in 2016 when they showed us, look at all these polls. Look at all these interviews. Look at all these things. Hillary's going to win. Ain't no two ways about it. And then they were all wrong. Now, their credibility is a little bit shot. Let me read here. Once Archie took revenge on him. What did you do to Archie? Ayad Meskin. Yeah, he was going to Singapore the next day. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Someone mailed a picture to Singapore airport security. Yeah, I'm watching that. Watch out for him. He was held for 6 hours at the airport. Ooh, boy. Yeah, well, Archie said he learned from that. It was a while back, he told us that he doesn't tell you where he's going until he's already there. He'll post the video after he's already gone through the airport. Hey, we're at 13 people on. That ties the all-time record. Thank you all for coming on there. Who just joined? I'll post the link one more time here, just in case. We're at 1 hour and 3 minutes already. Copy, right click, paste, and then hit chat. If anyone wants to hop on their cell phone or their laptop or their computer with a webcam, come on the channel with us here. The reason, he started doing that was because, well, there you go, Ayad Meskin. I mean, you can, you're on the internet, you're doing stuff, you're putting yourself out there. There are certain things you can't tell, or at least not until after it doesn't matter anymore. I remember when Archie was on one of his trips, he was talking about getting breakfast in a hotel, and the hotel had the coolest ever pancake making machine. And they would pour the batter in, and they would come out, and they would just flip over onto a pile of pancakes. Well, yeah, Trump's doing a great job here. I don't know if it's an issue of jealousy. It's just that the Democrats want to be back in power so bad that they will say anything and do anything to get back in. But I think the Democrats are blowing all their chances too early in the race. 14 people on. That's an all-time record. You were here for 14 people. Thanks, people. We're up into the teens. Back down to 13. But I saw 14 there for a minute, so that counts. He was doing a show from a hotel in Sydney. 3 bottles of the finest champagne to be sent upstairs to his room. Open the bottles. Oh, boy. I am the ant. Hey, how you doing there? Thank you for coming on. I am the ant. Stephen Miller should resign. Was he one of the liberal media people? I'm not sure who Stephen Miller is. I've heard the name, but I'm not sure who it is. Yeah, Ayad Meskin. I'm sure he's learned by now. He would tell you he's at some different hotel or something like that to avoid that happening again. I am the ant. Since you came on, I'll post a link for you if you want to join the chat here. I hate to see champagne and stuff get wasted like that. But there's the link if anyone wants to join the chat here with your cell phone or your laptop or your webcam-equipped computer. What about when Nancy Pelosi ripped up his, what was it, State of the Union speech? Well, it wasn't just that she ripped up the speech, but you could see her all in the back there. She's mumbling, she's making faces. Trump would say something good, and she's like, oh, whatever, yeah, right. They're all just butthurt. The Democrats are all butthurt that they couldn't get Trump impeached. That was not, even when the House voted for impeachment, that was not voting for impeachment. That was just a list of Democrats who hate Trump. That's all that was. Didn't even count as an impeachment. Even in the Senate, they couldn't even get a 51-vote majority, much less the 2/3 they needed. So, well, I don't know if Archie watches my show or not, Ayod. He may find out or someone may tell him, but that's up to him. He'd have to watch 1 hour and 7 minutes to see the part where you type that. I don't think that's going to happen. Anyone else have any questions for me here? We're at 1 hour and 7 minutes. Wow. You know what I got to do? I had an idea. I'm going to have to make a special video here. I'll put the laptop over to the side, and it can just record while I'm playing World of Warcraft or even when I leave the room, and let the thing run for like 8 hours straight. And then I'll post it on my channel. And if anyone could be so kind as to just, when you leave for work in the morning, click on the channel and let it run. I turn down the sound of your computer, let the video play all day so that it counts the viewing hours and helps me work towards the goals for YouTube channel monetization. We're back up to 14 viewers again. Thanks. 1 hour and 8 minutes. Archie insulted me on WhatsApp. Oh, yeah, I mean, did anyone, well, Ayad Meska, did anyone see the insult, or was it just him typing to you? And what did he say to you anyhow? You should post whatever time you come on. Yeah, Longshoreman, I was saying that earlier. On Archie Luxury's corporate channel, when it's the evening before a show, you'll see at the bottom of the window, it'll say his next show is coming up at a certain date and a certain time. And I was looking at my YouTube channel trying to figure out how to do that on mine. And so far, I have not seen how to do that. In the discussion tab on my channel, I've been typing it in there, but I need to do it sooner because I gave it maybe 4 hours advance notice today. So I need to do it sooner and plan it out better. I'm off work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So if I'm going to make a new video Friday night or Saturday night, I'll be on Archie Luxury's live stream, and I'll announce it on there that I'll start my show as soon as his show ends. Because I'm not trying to pull viewers off of Archie's channel, and people will be watching him. They wouldn't come to my show anyhow. So when his show ends, then I'll begin mine. Friday or Saturday, one of the two. To be insulted by the pontiff. Yeah, Ayad Miskin, how old are you? He is old enough to be a liberal, I can tell you that. He doesn't like what I say about how Trump is going to win with 400 plus electoral votes in November. We're at 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 12 viewers on. Archie is usually right around 200 viewers on his Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday night live streams. Sometimes 250, sometimes 150. But generally around 200 or so, 220. Longshoreman, Bar C, Ayad Miskin, Rawl, Larry York, Bowser, and people whose names have scrolled up in the text chats there. Okay, guys, we're at 1 hour and 10 minutes here. I'm going to shut it down soon. Anyone have any other last questions for me? Type it quick. Hurry up. 20 seconds. Type it. Type. Is Watchbox the biggest watch live stream? I've never seen it. I don't know. I'm not all about watches and stuff. 2 hour stream? Oh, man. Well, who's going to watch it? I am the ant. It must be, the Watchbox. Okay. 1 hour and 11 minutes. All right, guys. I'm going to close it for now. I'll be watching Archie's show Friday and or Saturday night. And if I'm going to do a show of my own after his, I'll be sure to type it in there. All right. Thanks a lot, Longshoreman, and everyone else, too, for coming on. We briefly touched 14 views, 14 people watching. Now we're at 13, so it's been a good night. All of my points I made that the liberals will not like were all made in the first 20, 30 minutes or so. Then we go into random chat after that. Anyone who wants to be on the show, have your cell phone ready or your laptop or whatever, and you can come on the show here with me and talk. Because it's okay for me to talk to the chat here, but we're missing some entertainment that could be here otherwise. Clive, we'll see you later on Ayad there. Clive, if you're watching and you want to come on in. Just email me, loudmouthtim@hotmail.com, and let me know, or send me a message here in my YouTube channel. Just comment on the video and I'll see the comment. All right, I'm going to hit the end broadcast button here. I have to hit it twice with the way StreamYard works here. One click of end broadcast, and then it asks me, end the broadcast? Either not yet or end broadcast. Okay, and here's the second click. Okay, we'll see you next time.